Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Code Vein. Last time we found where we're going next and kind of just did some random quests, but we didn't really have a lot of action. So I
feel
think
like the
this
Lost here
time,
have been behaving strangely.
yeah, whatever. We're gonna
This is
get
all we've
straight
got for
into a
available
depths
routes.
map. We got two new ones. It looks like we somehow unlocked them in the wrong order. I guess we could have gotten this flood one significantly earlier. This must have been the one that the dude at the beginning of the game gave us. We need to go visit him more often, I suppose. So this one should be fairly easy because we've already done the one after it.
It's unexplored territory from here on.
So let's try it out.
Take care.
And then I know he wanted us to go talk to him after we finish it, so if we remember, we'll go talk to him right away. Otherwise, we'll just see how it goes. I'm not expecting too big of a challenge. Just a nice little warm-up before the other one that should actually be difficult.
I'll do my best to
The
help out.
Swirling Flood. Alright, so the Lost that he wanted us to kill is over there. Let's check the door. Probably 2 keys, it's looking like. Whoops.
Shall we try opening it?
It looks like 2
There
keys.
must be a purpose for this.
So let's go this way first. Also, I kind of like this blood code so far, because unlike the ISIS code, the
Lost nearby.
stuff costs significantly less. And it has a lot of base Ichor, like we're looking at 28. Sorry, I'm kind of assessing the situation. We got 2 guys, but I think we can just fight this guy. Okay, we hit these guys incredibly hard. Forgot what this move was. Okay, fair enough. So we're trying to get up there. There's like a demon knight up there. I don't have a ranged move, really, huh? But maybe we can just aggro one at a time. EO doesn't really hit that hard. Oh! I wasn't ready for that. Unless EO casts a spell, she doesn't really hit very hard. So this guy should be tough. Maybe. We'll see.
Good. What's that?
I didn't really expect that to be a move. I thought he was just showing off. Okay, he was not very tough.
Did you find something good? Something below us.
Do we want to jump down? I feel like it might be a good idea because we can just get the jump on this dude. Wait, aren't we quick with this thing? No. Oh, right, we couldn't use the blood veil that made us quick. Right. Ooh, an RV mastery. Looks like to do with
Please
poison.
don't do anything you might regret.
Blood buff, huh? I still don't know what the blood status effect is. Adds blood damage to your current weapon while you are focused. I don't know what blood damage is. Like, I have some
It's
theories,
difficult.
but I don't actually know the answer. Like, my guess, or at least a cool mechanic that a game could use, that I haven't really seen before, would be that blood damage is based off of your blood veil. So, we know how gifts are either light or dark. If my blood veil is light, or primarily light, then my blood damage is light. But if my blood veil is primarily dark, then my blood damage is dark. I think that would be cool. Somehow I don't think that's how it works. Blood damage is probably just a damage type.
I'll make good use of this.
Alright, if you're gonna give me a backstab for free, I'll take it. I like this code. This code seems good so far. With the ability to kind of like knock people back with the one ice move, and the quick sword seems very nice so far. And it does lots of damage. But we are in a fairly weak area, so can't discredit that. Alright, we're back to the start of this area. How did you see me? I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes I just sit there holding up my gift menu, and then I press a direction and it uses a spell. Probably shouldn't do that. It's kind of a bad habit. Okay, so let's grab the map real quick. Now we want to fight the boss last so we can get maximum effectiveness from the healing that they give. So, I don't think... this doesn't look like an invasion zone. What? She's got like these cool ice spells now. Well, that was just rude. Almost got poisoned.
That was a bit of a workout. We can certainly use this.
Alright, so I think we're done with this half of the map already? I guess so. Let's go fight the boss. Maybe there's something after the boss, but I kind of doubt it. This is an easier one, so I suppose the last one that we did was supposed to be harder, so, and it was very big. Is it just 2 balls? Ghastly flesh. Dang it. You gotta actually dodge those at the right time, otherwise they hit. Can you stop? Oh, this is the boss. Gotcha. Every time I got close to him, he'd do the spinning move and go really far past me. So by the time I caught up to him, his recovery period was already over. This seems like it's gonna be a pretty easy depths map. But that's why we're doing it now, because if we went back and did it later, it'd be even easier and have less of a point, because then we wouldn't even get good rewards. At least this way we could get rewards that might be useful. I was trying so hard to get that backstep. Nothing here, huh? There's some steel. Alright, we still haven't gotten invaded yet. I'm waiting for that, unfortunately. Calm down over there, lady. Whatever ice spell that is, that does lots of damage. And it's fast. Maybe this is the Artemis code. It might not be. It's probably the Hermes one. But it could be.
Hey, Naomi. It's good to see you back in one piece.
Okay, it was the Hermes one.
The thief. Have any luck?
So, have we already done everything? Like, is that it? Or at least now a tunnel. A tunnel. Okay, I guess there's a little bit more here. What are you fighting? I'll just let you deal with that. Seems like you got it under control. What? I just did 3,000 damage? I was more damage than I was expecting. Oh, hello. I didn't actually notice you running up. Okay, I didn't see that guy either. Good thing EO's got it under control. Alright, so if I were gonna get invaded, where would it be? Up here? Yep. EO, what are you doing? Look at that. If only we had gotten all three of them, that would have been beautiful. That's a lot of damage too. And it's even faster. Ow. Ow. Probably heal. Oh, I was trying to parry. We haven't really done any parrying today. There we go.
I hope this short nap does you some good.
What short nap? What are you talking about?
I pray there's something valuable inside.
Impaler fire. I mean, it's obviously just going to be similar to the previous Impaler, but having a fire damage weapon could be useful. It probably means the next zone we're going to, or I guess the next zone was the ice zone, huh? So if I had done things in the correct order, it would have given me the Impaler fire right before the ice zone,
Use this.
which would have made a lot of sense. Unfortunately, I didn't find this because I spent a while not doing side quests. Some steel. But yeah, a lot of games like to do stuff like that where you can kind of predict what the next zone, or they'll at least give you something good for the next zone. So I probably would have predicted there that the next zone would be weak to fire because of that. Unfortunately, it has already come to pass, so my prediction means nothing. Alright, you ready for this? What does this Juggernaut do exactly? Increases balance and resistance to attack, but lowers mobility. Yeah, I don't know if I like that actually. I thought it was just going to be a passive, but since it's an active skill, I don't think I'm about it. But I think we should try it before I count it out.
It's wise to be prepared.
Okay, you can activate it pretty fast. Alright, I'm dead. Aw. They let me heal afterwards, so I wasted one of my heals. Can you heal while you're at full health? I think you can. A way to test it without wasting a second heal would be to find your healing item. Like, I know you can't use your temporary healing items. Maybe you can. Alright, Alad. You probably can. But like, is it not in here? It is in here. I think it just doesn't let you take your healing off of the quick bar. It's idiot proofing it. Alright, so we just got the boss left. I got some clean attacks in with these ice attacks. They are very good. Although the like AoE, I guess it looks a lot like Wrath of the Gods from Dark Souls, where you just kind of AoE burst everyone around you and knock them back. That one takes quite a bit of time, while the sword doesn't take nearly as much time. I could probably spam 2 swords in the time that it takes me to cast 1 Ice Blast. And the 2 swords would probably deal more damage, but I'd use more Ichor in turn.
It's opened up.
Alrighty. What are we looking at? Another one of you? Alright. You say so, I guess. Let's go. Boop.
I'll make good use of this.
And adrenaline. Alright, that didn't knock her back, obviously. I can't see! My character was blocking my field of vision. Dodged it. I feel like I'm intimately familiar with this boss's moves now. Okay, didn't dodge it, but whatever, you're dead. Get out of here. More Queen Steel, and we done. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport back to that first zone. And talk to that guy, tell him we completed the quest, and then I guess we can just... this one. Where is it? This. Then I guess we could do the second depths map that we have. That one's gonna be the hardest one we've done so far, and I'm not looking forward to it. I've liked playing this game in like a relaxing way. The second things get difficult, it starts to get frustrating. Which is why I've always kept a partner with me. There is the option to play the game without a partner, and that just seems like not fun.
Greetings. I have a lovely selection today. Oh, you brought back some materials. Okay, let's have a look at them. I hate to say it, but this isn't what I was looking for.
Hey, you're the one who said it would be there.
Might have sent you to the wrong area of the depths. It made you take all that risk for no reason. Would you mind if I reassessed my information and asked you again? But first, I'd like to thank you for what you did bring back. It's quite nice, so I can get some use out of it. Good timing. I think you'll find something. Whenever I touch materials from the old world, I can sense the power of past civilizations. The Great Collapse changed the course of the world, but the spirit of that old world still stands strong all around us today. We'll take back the world one day. I believe that.
Okay, so he doesn't actually have the next map available.
I can relax both my mind and body here.
So the question is, before we go to the next zone, do we want to switch partners? Oh, you could just switch partners from here? That's actually cool. I didn't know you could do that. I want to switch to Louis for a little while.
Shall we?
Like, I guess we're going to the home base, so we could have just done it there, but I didn't realize you could do it at the missiles, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I want to use Louis, because I think his communion is the best communion. And I don't think he is a bad backup character. So far, all of the characters seem pretty effective in fighting. I think we had a bad experience with Mia, because we got stuck at that invasion area, and Mia is a character that does well at staggering enemies from behind you while you kind of like hold them off. But we were doing two things wrong. We were trying to play a range character with her, and we were fighting in an area that was pretty confined, as well as there was plenty of enemies rushing at us instead of just one at a time. I think she would have been a lot better in the one at a time fights. So we kind of gave her a bad rap. I don't think she's a bad character.
I'll lead the way.
So I'm gonna probably go through and try out a lot of the characters again. I still think that Yakumo is probably the best character though, because he staggers really hard and does a lot of damage, but his communion is bad. Louis so far seems like the only one who has a really, really good communion, while other people's communions seem kind of average to bad. Yakumo's being the only bad one, I think. Alright, so there's definitely something over there. Who gave us this depths map again? It was the guy in the trench. The dried up trench. Alright, so we're looking for 3 keys, I would assume. Let's ask the door.
Been through here, have we?
Okay, we need 3 keys. Let's go left to right. We could do the quest when we actually get there. No rush.
Good to be with you.
Alright, I don't
Enemy nearby.
know
Stay
what
sharp.
these guys are actually weak to. We want to get rid of this guy because he's ranged.
That's
Oh, we one-shot you? Alright. I mean, those guys have always been weak, so it's not like a miracle of modern science that we can one-shot them. Oh, God. Alright, we do quite a bit of damage. We already have the key.
That's quite valuable. Let's use it well.
Why is this giving iron? That doesn't seem right. Alright, let's heal up. Ah, boy. Is that a... Nope, that's a lantern, not a vestige. Tomato Odin sandwich. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of something like that before. It might just be a food, like a Japanese food I've never heard of. Is this already the boss for this side? I mean, I'm fine with this. I kind of don't like the depths maps. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I think they're kind of boring. They're very much like systematically designed, so the shorter they are, the better in my opinion. I'd rather just like fight the bosses and be done with it, rather than have to explore the area. I hate the invasion part the most. Oh, this guy does not die in one hit like I was expecting. Oh, just barely dodged that. I'll just trust that Louis. Oh my god. Here it is. Double kill. The second I saw that opening, I was like, we got this. It's a very good move if you can find that opening. If you can't find that opening, then the move, you're just gonna get staggered out of it and you're gonna look like a fool. Alright, so 1 part done of 3. We don't even need to fight those bosses. Right? Like, the only point to fighting the bosses is to get your healing back, and it's haze, I guess? Because other than that, we already had the key. Unless the... Like, sometimes I think... Have we found the key in the boss zone before? I think it's happened once. But most of the time we find the key somewhere else.
Sorry, I'm on my way.
Whoop. Hello.
All right.
Nice. I don't think he would have gotten one shot if we had no flame buff, but bring it to me. What? Are you stupid? I was expecting him to hit me.
What's that?
I hate you. How do you miss an attack? I didn't even move. Some of these monsters' attacks seem pretty
What do we have
bad.
here? Did you pick up something we can use?
Like, it's literally an attack that's designed to hit you if you try to dodge it. It literally can't hit you if you don't move. What does this do? I don't remember what intensification is.
Take
I think
care
it
of
just
whatever's
raises
concerning
the
you.
drain rating. We might use that at some point, but not right now. See, like, that weapon gives me no clue as to what the next area might be, because it's not elemental. Intensification, though, since it raises your drain rating, we can kind of use, like, a thought process to figure out what they might be alluding to. Drain rating is going to give us more Ichor. More Ichor is going to allow us to cast more gifts. So, they might be wanting us to do ranged battles of some sort, using our gifts at
Careful.
long
This
range
doesn't
for
look
high
easy.
damage.
That's good. I have this.
Oh, this is going to be annoying.
You sure they don't find us?
Oh no, I got staggered out of it. Ow.
During the investigation,
I also like that Louis has that
Lab
gap
things
close
don't go
move.
Sideways.
It's one of my favorite moves as well. So what vestige
Take
is
good care
this?
of that.
Hermes. Okay, so we have all the Hermes 3 vestiges now. So that's good. But yeah, we should probably think about using Phantom Assault more again. I thought that was a very good move, because gap close in this game seems pretty powerful. Because otherwise you're just kind of rolling. And if you're rolling, then you're using stamina and not doing damage with it. Which can be fine, because you're gaining focus, but... I was trying to decide if I should heal. That does full heal, so we heal like 700 HP now? That's pretty crazy. That guy's definitely alive, you can see the red of his eyes. I think this is a hit? Yep. Is that guy alive, though, is the question. Yes, yes it is. So. Ow. That actually wasn't very much damage. It just like the screen effect looked like I took more damage than I actually did. Louis, what are you doing over there? Did you just throw a fireball at me? I was hoping for a backstab there, get some extra Ichor. Not today, though. Alrighty. Another item. We already have the key from this side, right? So I feel like this... Oh, god dang it. Wait. I wonder if you can do this. It's not how I wanted that to go. I didn't actually figure out what I wanted to figure out. So what I wanted to figure out is if I could cast the spell, and as I'm casting it, because you can still kind of move around slowly, I was wondering if I could drop off the cliff while casting it. Obviously, we didn't figure out the answer to that question. We might, the next time we reset our Ichor, we might find a cliff and try it. But either way, it worked out just because he was kind of stuck having to go the long way around. So we didn't find our invasion zone yet, which is worrisome because it means that the invasion zone is still coming, and I hate it. You ready for this, Louis? Might be a good time for communion. Nah, we should save that for the final boss. So... I just noticed they have these, the gifts have these weird like lit up effects around their borders. I don't know if that means something. Probably not. I'm probably
That's
just
a solid
overthinking
start.
it.
That
Oh, I didn't think there was enemies. Goodbye.
is done.
Alright, this might be my favorite move now. You just like use your partner as bait and then walk up and hit everybody for tons of damage. Okay, so we did just get new Ichor, so even though it's dumb, I am going to try that walking off a cliff thing real quick. Let's first confirm that we can walk off this cliff, obviously. Alright. Now, let us try. Cancels the spell. Is there any way that we can make it not cancel? It didn't cost any Ichor, so there's that. Nope. So when it's going to cast, your character actually gets locked into place. I was trying to wait till like the last second, but it appears that you kind of just get locked into place. And there might be like a small frame, like the frame I could see that you could do it is like the last millisecond you step off, and then your character casts it while they're falling, because I think it canceled the second I hit the ground, not the second I started falling. I don't know. It's all like small game mechanic stuff that doesn't really matter. I just thought if there was an easy way to use it, then I would make use of it. If it's difficult and like frame perfect, then like who cares? But either way, I think that spell might be my favorite spell. He doesn't actually see me. I thought he saw me, but he doesn't. Want to know what you want with this? I just kind of thought of it, and this class already has some of it. Is increased balance, so you don't stagger while you're using that spell. Because if you don't stagger, you're going to hit them way harder than they hit you, most likely. Okay, this is probably the invasion zone. It's always at a chest.
And always fall back and regroup.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that many hits to come through. Let me heal up. Oh, I was really hoping for a parry there. I want to see how much damage this does. Oh, I forgot about launch attacks. We should probably do that at some point. Alright, that one-shots. Ow. I'm trying to do the launch attacks, but I'm kind of just looking like an idiot instead. It didn't actually launch him. I don't understand launch attacks. They don't make any sense to me. Like, I definitely hit him with it. Also, this is a lot of items. Like here. No, oh, not that one. That's not what I did, though. I pressed the correct buttons while we were fighting. Hey, you could just do it raw? Yeah, you can. How do you launch someone? Like, I would assume my best guess as to how the mechanic would work is, you know how when you stagger someone, you like with this sword, I hit them 3 times and they stagger on the 3rd hit. So what I probably want to do is I want to hit them twice and then not do a combo attack, instead do the launch attack. So they must like have to be ready to stagger, or they have to be staggered. Maybe you can do it after they're already staggered? Also, what the heck does alleviation do? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to look into that. I don't remember which one alleviation even is. Okay, I want to try this here. Can't tell because I think Louis hit him right before I hit him. Plus he was too weak. He didn't have enough health for me to actually make use of it. Launch attacks just don't seem usable in this game. Like, the enemy's either dead, or if they have enough health to not be dead, they probably can't be launched. But maybe I need to be using it on bosses. Maybe that's my mistake. Well, this guy's ominous. Bring it. Oh, we got both of them at the same time. I tried to do it after one because I thought Louis would hit him before I hit him, but he didn't. So I just looked like an idiot. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't get the use of launch attacks, but maybe they work on bosses, and maybe that's where my misunderstanding is coming from. A drug that grants the gift stun shot, regardless of the user's blood code. Alright, what is stun shot? Probably use that instead of Juggernaut. Where are you, stun shot? Right here. I don't have enough willpower. It inflicts stun. Now I wonder if it just straight up inflicts stun or it just builds up the stun bar. Because stun is a status effect. So I don't know the answer to that one. Did we explore everything on this side? Yeah, we did. This is a pretty small map overall. I feel like the one right before it was a lot bigger. So that guy has a gun, so he's gonna be the biggest problem. I don't know if these two have guns. I couldn't tell you. So, oh, that's not how you do that.
Thank you.
I'm starting to understand the Juggernaut thing. Because the Juggernaut thing gives you stagger resist, right? Ow. So you could use it with the ice spell. Like if I did this. Louis.
That's quite valuable.
My plan, because with the stagger resist from the Juggernaut, how is someone going to, like, first of all, I take less damage, except from elemental attacks, but I also have higher balance, so I can just kind of tank people's hits and cast that spell. I think that's how you're supposed to use it. But I don't know how long Juggernaut actually lasts. I know it has a 30-second cooldown, but I wasn't actually paying attention to how long it lasts, because I think it got refreshed the second that fight ended, so it wouldn't have mattered. Like, I wouldn't have been able to tell how long it lasts. Maybe we'll try it in this next fight. We don't need to rest, we have full healing, and we have above our base Ichor, so...
Finally opened up.
And we gotta remember to actually turn in this quest after we
Looks
finish.
like we have trouble waiting for us.
We haven't seen this guy yet, have we? Is this the next boss? I'd be willing to bet that this might be the next boss, like, in the main game as well. Now, do we use Communion? I think the answer is yes.
That's a solid start.
What's his name? Insatiable Despot. Oh, it's this guy. But this guy doesn't look the same. The guy we fought had, like, an axe, right? Ow. Alright. It's not as noticeable when you use it against someone that has this much health.
Almost have it. Stay sharp. Like this. That's it.
Oh, Oh, he's just not been taking damage this whole time. Oh my jeez. Cool it. That was scary. Why am I all blue and glowy? Oh, because I'm focused. Oh, you use up your focus as well? I didn't actually know that. I pay so little attention to the focus bar that I didn't even know how focus actually worked. So it looks like while you're in a focus state, you use it as you attack and stuff. It slowly goes down on its own, but it also gets used. Is there something over here? No, it's just an alcove. Alright, so I guess we're done with this area.
We found some mist.
I didn't remember the Insatiable Despot having 2 blades at the beginning of the fight, but maybe he did. Then he transformed into having the axe later on. But we're gonna teleport back to home base. Now that I've initiated the teleport, we have to sit through the whole loading screen, just in case of cutscenes. But after that, we're gonna be... No, we still need to go to the dude. I forgot. Okay, well, a slight misplay, but we can fix it. I think we're still on track for a speedrun world record, so no worries. Even with that, it just means we can save like another 10 seconds on our personal best. Alright, where is this guy? Where was he? Here. Charge booster. Enhances physical capabilities, which temporarily allows the user to perform charge abilities more rapidly. Interesting. I wonder if that counts drain attacks or just heavy attacks.
You went into the depths for me? Wow. Thank you. So, what was it like in there? Not a picnic, huh? Crap. We can't build a shelter without a safe location. Just my luck. It's back to scouting for a spot again, huh?
Well, we finished that quest. I think we just about got all the side quests that I know of at the moment done. Who was the guy who I was supposed to talk? Oh no, it was this guy. So we're good. We'll teleport back to home base. We got a lot of haze. Maybe we should just figure out how to spend it now. What am I gonna spend it on? I'm thinking levels. We did just finish mastering this Queen's Breath code, right? So we could switch, although I really like some of the spells, but since we mastered them, we could take them with us to whatever else we use. I actually really like both of the gifts that we've been using. These two, the Cloak of Winter and the Aurora Flash. Those are very good and fun spells. Oh, we don't have this mastered yet, so we're not quite done with it. I might level, or we could buy some more gifts first. Mind and Vitality. Not really necessary at the moment. Oh, we do have another Hermes shard, but I think we'll save that till next time. How expensive was the last thing we needed from here? Not expensive. Okay. Is there something more expensive that we can get from somewhere? Like, we got a lot of money here. Also, I don't remember... This is where we got the stun thing. We need to work on that. Mercury. We're still missing the Survivor vestige and the Scout vestige, huh? None of that is expensive. We already have all that, I mean, we're pretty well shored out in a lot of these places. So why don't we buy... We'll buy a few cheap gifts. So this one, to finish out the Darkseeker. and then we'll finish out the Atlas. And then I think we'll use the rest to level up. I can't tell if we're under leveled or not. Like, in Dark Souls, sometimes you would level in a way to where, like, after you're killing a boss, maybe you're getting like 2 or 3 levels from the boss kill. But other than that, like, you come back a lot and you're like fighting to get 1 level. And in this game, I don't really feel the pull to like fight for 1 level or something. So I kind of just like get like 5, 6, even 7 levels at a time every time I do level, and then a lot of times I just choose not to level because I feel like I don't need it. So I might be like incredibly under leveled, but it doesn't matter because level doesn't seem to be too awfully important. But that aside, next time we can get back to the main story. We just found that new zone in the caverns under the cathedral. So we'll probably find Jack at some point. He'll either be dead or alive, and then they'll probably explain more what the heck is going on. Maybe he'll explain as to why he shot me through the heart and he was the only one to blame. But either way, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.